All about pixels.
Something like that. Oh. Oh, so you want to be like a satellite
it would be cool.
imaging. That'd be pretty cool. I'm assuming that we can go in there because they were talking and now they're not. So I'm just okay. I'll do it. I'll jump in here. Watch me accidentally get caught up and go into the race. Okay. All right. We're good.
You'll
Let me
be
send an
fine.
invite. Yeah, I missed yesterday. I was working on that assignment that I didn't know I had, but apparently it was bad.
In the main menu.
Oh, do you need me to send a third?
There we go. Yeah, we're good.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna send you one more. Fuck it. Alright, loading in. We have 0 people watching because I just started the broadcast, so doesn't really.
0 people watching. Probably. Yeah, I'm watching.
Information. I know it's 100% race. Well, it's 200 laps. That's 100%, right? One of the rare 100% races. No?
No, 200 should be half. 400 would be full.
Oh yeah, no shit. Gander RV 400. It's a mile-long track. You dumbass.
Don't put yourself down like that.
It's that Southern education.
Vacation got the best of us.
Well, thing is, I got a math test tomorrow and then the final Friday, so here I am, not even doing simple math. All right,
So
I don't know who was
like
on the phone.
Shadowhawk is leading.
Yeah, it looks like. Is that Gator in second?
Yeah, it's Gator in
is.
second, with LT Crunch behind him.
Oh, Keenitz. Oh, I'm flipping here right down the order. It looks like there's been no passes. Every time I hit X, it just goes right to the next car.
And no cautions. Would you imagine that?
Hey, they've actually ran 4 or 5 laps.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, I missed it, but apparently it was pretty bad. Did you race it, or you said you forgot they were racing, or did you end up?
I raced it. I actually won that race.
Oh, dang!
So it was a surprise race that ended up pulling in my favor.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did remember.
Yeah, Gator was not very happy though. That race.
Yeah.
Like, I think stage 2 was the only clean racing we had.
Yeah, he definitely was not happy. He was definitely not happy, that's for sure. Well, damn, Shadowhawk here is pulling away from the pack. They're racing pretty hard, second on back, but Shadowhawk.
Looks like Gator moved up the track right there. Damn, Crunch is going to take a spot for second.
You know, that 88's pretty good on short tracks. I'm not exactly sure that Dover qualifies as a short track, but in some senses it races like a fast short track, if that makes any sense. So he might be pretty good here tonight. Alright, let's see what else. Oh, well, I think, okay. Well, Keenan's lagged, or I lagged a little bit.
Gator went up the track again, gave up third right there. Wondering if the handling's starting to fall off of that car.
Well. Alright. Sorry, I'm like cold cocked into this, so I just need to get excited. Get excited, get pumped. Here we go. We're racing. We're racing at Dover. Alright.
Dover's always exciting.
It can be. The 2 races that they had here this year in real life were a little bit of a snooze fest.
Yeah, they were snooze fests. Except Joey Logano blocking Hamlin. I mean, you know.
Oh yeah, he was 20-something laps down. Like,
yeah, he was 23. I will always remember he was 23 laps down. To the day I die.
How do you start the second race of that round with a broken axle?
Like
you're supposed to be Team Penske.
I don't know how Chase Elliott had so many problems in Martinsville. He had a fast car. It just didn't matter because he kept getting DNFs in practice and the race ultimately.
Did he have to go? He went to a backup motor there, didn't he?
Yeah, he went to backup.
Oh, around goes the 88. The 8's involved. The 3's involved. The 1 got some contact out of that. I'm not sure what happened there.
I think someone must have just tagged. Or
I may have. I'm gonna have to save that one for. I don't think it was anything dirty, but I'm curious to see what happened there. But before that happened, I did notice Gator going way up the track, and then he dives down low on exit. That can't be a good line around here, is it?
Now you want to be right on. Like if the Xfinity cars are any indication of what we should see out of the Cup cars, which sometimes that isn't the case, but you have to be right on that bottom, like underneath the rubber laid down. You want to be right on that apron without touching it, of course.
Yeah, that apron will definitely send you around here. Alright, so we are... Swamp Fox texted me back because I texted him too. I didn't know he's racing tonight. So by the way, Swamp Fox is making his Cup Series debut tonight. But he just...
43 car back there.
He just texted me back, I'll be the in-race commentator. Oh, they're 3 wide back here. The 42, the 1, and the 41. This looks like a little bit of the Xfinity race the other day.
No, not nearly as bad, but they all get it sorted out back there. But that was very, very gutsy moves right there.
No caution there. So, I was embarrassing. So, was looking at my phone, laughing at Swamp Fox. Who forced it 3 wide there? Did the 41 get a little loose?
I have no idea. My guess is someone tagged the apron. I hate saying this. I really didn't pay attention. I was paying attention to our leader.
Oh, the 42 got into the corner on the apron. Same with the 88. He's back there making contact with the 3. The 3 puts the door to the 88. Into the wall. The 88 goes into the inside wall. He's got heavy contact on that 88 Chevrolet Camaro. No caution.
Yeah, we got 41 laps to go, so that's going to be a problem. If his arrow's down, we saw Swamp Fox, in the Xfinity Series, he went down a couple laps because he had so much damage from the wreck. I mean, arrow means everything here.
So that's going to ruin his stage 1 here, as I believe they do not have to pit anymore since that caution came out at about 10 laps in. As the 37, Keegan makes his way under the 8 of wasted.
It's like Gator's found some
88's
speed,
in the wall.
He's catching that 48.
The 37 is going to make the pass. The 3 is going to try to take advantage of that as well. They make slight contact between the 3 and the 8. The 2 is going to take advantage, and the 43 of Swamp Fox is going to let him back in. The 43 just drops to the back.
Out. Yeah, he don't want to. He told me pre-race that he didn't want to get involved and mess anyone's day up, so he's going to be very cautious tonight.
I think that's not a bad idea, especially... I think all eyes are going to be on this race as far as aggressiveness since what happened last night. It's a 37 of Keegan trying to make his way up to the front, passing the 31 of Jay Carver. Back here for approximately 6th or 7th place. For 7th.
Yeah, there's just no outside line.
In the wall
Carver
hard.
Lost two spots there.
Speaking of losing 2 spots, the 37 just lost 3. He got into the wall hard out of 4, loses all of his momentum. He's still off the pace as the 8 machine makes the pass.
He's very tight.
And he's going to fall to the back. Well, except for the 88 that was involved in that wreck earlier and the 41.
So I'm looking at this lead right now. It looks like Captain Killam. He's gaining a little bit on this 18. The 18's been the strongest car by far, but that 48's finding something on him. Gaining about a tenth, well, maybe half a tenth a lap.
Captain Killam in that 48's been very strong all year. He's the points leader, and he won our last race that we ran. Oh, it's been so long ago. Where was that? Kentucky? Did he win Kentucky?
Yeah,
I think he did win Kentucky.
No, he didn't win Kentucky. That was Joe.
Joe won Kentucky.
I know Killam won Iowa.
The last race that I commentated, he won because it was about the whole Hulk Hogan thing.
Chicago?
Was it Chicago? Yeah, it was Chicago.
I wasn't there for that one.
Oh, okay. I think it was Chicago. That's right. You already went home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so this field's spread out a little bit here at Dover as we are still broadcasting to 0 people. The 3 cars trying to make his way under the 2, and that doesn't work. Oh, that was sketchy. That was almost a big wreck there. So some of these cars are set up for the long run. Some of these are set up for the short run. Now, watching last night, you would think that they might want to steer towards the short run.
I don't know. Tonight it looks like they're racing pretty clean. Oh,
42's in the apron back here.
42 and 2.
Oh, they're going to be only 2. Oh,
he hit the apron. Keenan hit the apron right there. I think, who was that behind him that gave him a break? I think that was Wasted.
They wasted. That could have been ugly quick. Because on my screen, his car lagged. It's probably just mine screen, but his car lagged a little bit as well. I thought that was about to be a big wreck. That's the 42 leads this little pack back here.
Yeah, you're going to see tonight, you're going to see a lot of guys try to dime the corner in on exit. So it's going to cut off the guy. Anyone that's running that very low line that I was talking about, right along the apron, this guy's running a lane up. They could probably... Oh,
the 2 made a little bit of contact on the 3, but looks like he's going to let him back in. Oh, the 8 tried to take advantage. Oh, around goes the 8. The 31's. Oh, the 31's hard on the inside.
That's unfortunate because Wasted was just trying to back out of it, trying not to get into anybody there. He ends up becoming the victim.
No caution here. We've only had 1 caution tonight. The 88 took advantage of that. He picked up 2 positions back there in the back.
Dang. Yeah, going back to what I was saying about diamonding the corner is that some guys are going to be running a little higher to get that run off the corner. And that's going to cut off the nose of the guy below him. It's going to put dirty air on the car behind, make it a little tighter. Watch out for guys getting up in the wall, up in turns 4 and 2 tonight.
Oh, so while we were back there watching the action back in the pack, the 00 of Gator Mike has made his way past the 48 of Captain Killam. He's now got his sights set on that 18, but that 18 is pulling away. He is obviously the fastest car that we have here tonight so far. Now that first caution, did they come down and make adjustments, or did pretty much just everybody just stay out?
I think everyone came in and got tires. I think, but let's see how many laps there are to go.
So
we got 27 to go.
So
stage 1.
Potentially everybody's already got their first setups in, and they still haven't been able to match the speed of the 18 up there. It looks like the 00 Gator Mike's throwing that a little bit of the Gator lag. He missed the 48 there. I swear he's got a switch right there on his PlayStation. He knows when to pull it. He's like really pulled away.
Yeah, the second and third cars, they're pretty equal right now. Gator Mike and Captain Killam. It doesn't look like either of them is Gator in the wall right there. But, I mean, they seem pretty equal.
Oh, it's a 48. It's going to nudge underneath the 00 of Gator Mike. Gator Mike just let him go there. He's going to try to recollect himself and take that position back eventually. In the meantime, the 31 of Jay Carver's on pit road. He was involved in that incident earlier. You got to assume he's coming down to repair that heavy damage. So everybody's pretty much spread out. We only got 14 cars in the field here tonight compared to, what was it, 20 last night?
Man, this repair is taking forever for Carver. I've been on him since he's came down pit road. He's at least at 30 seconds right now.
Oh, so either he has very heavy damage, or maybe... No, he didn't rage quit, because there he goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 41 seconds of damage, it seems like.
Ouch. So when you do have damage, do you just go ahead and just say, whatever, I'm taking 4 tires as well, or you try to just repair the damage and get out of there?
I mean, you're losing so much time anyways. You might as well put 4 fresh Eagles on it. But, I mean, we saw, I don't know if there'll be the same instances of cautions, because obviously everyone's racing cleanly, but I think Swamp was 3 laps down last night, and he still was able to salvage top 10 finish out of it. Got back on the lead lap thanks to all the cautions. So maybe if this thing gets crazy.
Oh yeah,
this race isn't down to that yet.
This race is still definitely early on. We're still in stage 1 here. I mean, tempers could flare at any given point, and we all know that cautions breed cautions. Hell, there was 2 cautions there that could have been called, but the game didn't call them. Big incident with the 88, and then the 31 and the 8 getting together there. The game just didn't decide to call it. So try to get your top 5 here with about 15 to go, approximately. They got the 18 of Shadowhawk leading, the 48 of Captain Killam in second, the 00 Gator Mike in third, number 1 of You Already Heard in fourth, and I think Cobra is currently running fifth, your last stage point earner of the stage.
So Swamp got around Mr. Williams there. Looks like Mr. Williams is coming to pit road.
He must have had, maybe. I saw him, he was kind of falling to the back there a little bit. He was running about 4th or 5th, started falling to the back.
He's on pit road right now.
Maybe he had his car set up for a short run, and it's just not quite working out with how the race is unfolding tonight.
Cobra, very, very interesting in the pit road. Didn't go in the middle of the corner. He entered out of turn 3, essentially. Or into turn 3.
Oh, so
very
maybe,
conservative. So
it looks like all these guys are going to have to pit.
Yeah, they were five laps short. I'm looking at Joe's stream right now. He has estimated fuel 11 laps, and there's still 18 to go.
No,
so they got to take a pit stop here.
Yeah, seems like everybody's going to have to pit. Getting on and off pit road is going to be huge here. As coming off pit road, as you know, from racing here last night, that wall comes up quick, fast, and in a hurry out of 2 to keeping it underneath the apron.
We didn't have to worry about green flag pit stops, trust me.
Oh, Mr. Williams messes up on the exit of pit road, clipped the track there, lost all contact, and hit the inside wall really hard. He has a ton of damage on that 42 Chevrolet Camaro. Ton of cars coming down pit road here. The 41 of K-Bart, the 43 of Swamp Fox, the
got
2 of Kevin,
down.
And the 18 of Shadowhawk. So that's very unfortunate for that 42 of Mr. Williams. He came down the first competitive car down pit road. Maybe he was looking to make up some ground, but then he made a mistake on pit exit. Now he's got a ton of damage. The 00 Gator Mike's on pit road.
When you do have to make green flag pit stops at Dover, it is very challenging getting down to the apron without spinning it. You have to really control your speed. And even what Cobra did was fine, just entering into turn 3, getting down on that apron before you enter the corner, before that huge drop occurs. But yeah, I don't think this is going to hurt Mr. Williams too much. I think he's going to get the lucky dog into stage 2.
Well, it'll be interesting to see. It looks like nobody else. Well, here comes Marksman. He came down, got some tires, assumingly so, and he's going to exit off pit road cleanly. But we still, the number 1 of You Already Heard in the 48 of Captain Killam has not pit yet, correct?
I believe so. Yeah, You Already Heard still out there, and let's see.
That 9 of Cobra got some damage somewhere.
He's not gonna make it. He's gotta come to pit road.
The 48 of Captain Killam's making his way down pit road. That 9 of Cobra looks like he got some damage somewhere. We must have missed it. Either that or the game just didn't update it after he repaired it. But he was running 5th before the pit stops.
Looks like we have the 1 car coming to pit road.
He was in front of the 18. The 18 went ahead and passed him there. Maybe that 9 took 2 and it's just not working out for him. So the 48 and the 1 car currently on pit road. This is going to cycle through to where the 18 of Shadowhawk, who has led the most laps tonight, he's going to retake the lead. As he passes that 42 of Mr. Williams, he possibly just went 2 laps down there after it all cycles through. Oh, the 48, just a splash of fuel. The 48 is trying strategy here in stage 1. No tires for that Chevrolet Camaro. And the number 1 of You Already Heard coming out. It looks like he may have only took 2. The 48 messes 48. Up on exit. Wow, trying to keep it off of the track. He comes down on the inside and hits the inside wall. That's going to hurt him and the strategy that he's trying. Oh, the 1 car cutting the grass. Oh, he about cut the grass twice, but he's able to keep it on the track and merges cleanly. The 9's going to make his way past him.
Gator's able to get
Wow.
past that 48 off that mistake.
Wow, that was big from the 48 there. He tried a little bit of strategy, but then it messed up on that pit exit. Pit entry and exit here at the Monster Mile is very tricky.
Keenit's pit road. I don't know if that's a scheduled stop or not.
I don't think he's pit yet. I think this is, maybe he'll try to stay out long. Maybe
He'll
he'll for a
cycle it
caution.
out. Okay.
Was that the last one?
I
Joe
would
ain't got
never
it
know.
on there. I got you.
Yeah, he's back in 8th right now, so I can't tell you what the leaders are doing.
Alright, so it looks like the 00 of Gator Mike has cycled to the lead, either on strategy or just an excellent pit stop as the 88 of Lieutenant Crunch makes his way down pit road now. So once it completely cycles through, it looks like the 00 of Gator Mike has taken the lead. The 48 of Captain Killam, and second, the third car being the 18 of Shadowhawk, who has been dominant all night, but he's currently running third. Gator Mike trying to strategy his way into
8 laps to go.
8 laps to go, so Gator Mike trying to strategy his way into a stage win. Either that or we saw the 48 had made a mistake. Maybe that 18 made a mistake as well. We just didn't see it. As he's working his way around the 48 now, Gator Mike is going to have to pedal this car for the next 7.5 laps to stay in front of that 18 machine. He's been very fast all night.
Yeah, that 18's on the rails tonight. When you can beat the company of Captain Killam and Cobra, you got a pretty fast car.
As it looks like this lead is shrinking. As
And
Gator
no
Mike's going to have
sunroofs.
6 laps to go here in stage 1. If there was ever a time to throw that lag switch, that Gator lag, now it's time to do it.
Well,
It's
looks
not
like
going to
Gator's
happen.
gonna just climb up the track. Ooh,
Oh,
down to the
no.
corner there.
The Gator fighting back. He's not going to let this go easily. And there he goes. He knew he didn't give that 18 much room on the exit of 2, and being the gentleman that he was, let him have it in the next turn. 5 laps to go here in stage 1, I believe.
Still good opportunity for some stage points for Gator. Those have been kind of elusive for him this year.
That's true. Gator not quite as strong as Gator Mike in NASCAR Heat 3. But hey, it's a long season. We're about halfway through the regular season,
I think we just passed halfway.
so actually it might be time for him to start getting these stage points that he's trying to do here tonight. And maybe that's in his mind.
Yeah, I mean, he has no pressure from anyone behind him. I think Killam's on the same strategy, so.
Oh, Killam's got that damage.
Second.
Oh, remember Killam's got that damage where he exited pit road. The 8 of Wasted's on pit road now. I'm not sure if that's scheduled.
Ticker would be very helpful.
That would be great. 7 to 4 games. If you're watching, which we know not.
Alright, I'll give you a lap counter here next time Joe passes the line. And it looks like we have... Oh, this is the final lap. Whoops.
Alright, well, hey. Well, there you go. The 18 of Shadowhawk's going to get the stage win. Gator Mike coming in second, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Watch that 88 and that 31 pulled off something crazy. The 2 cars in front of him.
So third is Captain Killam,
Okay.
fourth will be, you already heard, and fifth will be Cobra.
Well, there you go. Cobra once again quietly just sneaking out stage points. That's what he's done all year. Gator Mike getting some much needed stage points. Captain Killam, your fixture in the top 5. No real surprises in our top 5 here. Besides the fact that Shadowhawk's been so dominant. We all knew he was fast, but we didn't know he was this fast.
He showed that speed in the first stage at Iowa, so I wonder if he can actually, seal the deal here. He's very fast at every track he goes to. It just seems like in stage 2 and 3, car just falls off.
Yeah, at Iowa he had a very fast short run car, if I remember correctly.
Oh, he had a fast long run car. It just got too loose.
Was that what it was?
Oh yeah.
Alright, let me cycle through to Captain Killam and put it on broadcast view to start stage 2. Here we go. The 18 of Shadowhawk leading the field down into turn 1. Looks like everybody's going to stay calm here. Everybody's going to stay at least 2 wide. Oh, we got a little bit of contact back in the field. Everybody kind of straightens it out.
Gator in the wall.
Oh, the one into the inside wall hard. Is that not going to be a caution? Wow, no caution here. We've only had 1 caution for cause here at Dover. That's a tough break for that one machine. The 00 of Gator back in the wall. The 43 of Swamp Fox down on the extreme inside. He's going to get his sorted out. Gator Mike riding the extreme high line. Not much speed up there, but he's going to figure it out. The 42 of Mr. Williams having to swerve to miss some contact with that 88. He's going to go up the track, but there's nobody there for him to make contact with, and everybody's going to keep going. The 48's in the wall. The 2's going to try to take advantage of this as he has the momentum, but he's going to stay right behind him. The 3 of K. Keats is not going to do the favor for the 2. He's going to try, and he lets him back go. Everybody's playing pretty nice here. I thought it was going to be a little bit more dicey than that.
While all that's happening, Marksman Jr. found himself in a P2 right now.
Look at that. Keegan plowing the fields, making his way up through the pack. That 48 is going to try to take that away from him here soon. You got to think he wants to prove that he's faster than that 18, who's been the class of the field tonight.
So my guess about Gator Mike is he must have tightened up that car for the long run, seeing that he was losing pace with that 18.
Oh, the 31 Jay Carver in the wall. The 48's looking underneath the 37. I don't think the 37 saw him. They make contact. The 37's now in the wall. He's trying to keep it up there to stay out of the way. He makes contact with the wall again. And now he's going to stay on that extreme low line, try to give the run to the, looks like the 9 of Cobra, as they're going to be side by side going into 1. So what were we saying about Gator?
Well, I was talking about Gator and how it just looked like his car was really tight on that restart. You hit the wall twice out of 2 and 4. The only thing I could guess for that is that he was trying to tighten up the car for the long run, trying to find something to somehow beat this 18 who's been on rails tonight.
Well, that's not. Oh, they're just about 3 wide back here in the pack. They get it all sorted out. They're still 2 by 2. But tightening up for the long run might not be a bad idea if it all played out like it did in stage 1. We only had 1 caution for incident, and we had green flag stops.
Yeah, the only problem for Gator right now is he gave up a lot of time on that restart lap. He's back there in whoa, no, not P4. He's very far back here.
So someone to keep an eye on, that 88 of Lieutenant Crunch that got in that incident in stage 1. He was starting in the rear, towards the rear here in stage 2, and he hasn't made up any ground on any of these cars, but he was fast early on. How hard is it?
I mean, the only place to really pass without making any contacts on entry and hoping that guy will give you a little bit, even on exit, it just tightens up way too much. Usually you have to get out of the gas there.
As a 31, and Jay Carver makes his way past that 88. That 88, there must be something wrong with it. He's usually pretty fast. Maybe he's on that Gator strategy where might have tightened up the car a little bit too much.
I'm impressed with this one car you already heard. He was in that wreck at the beginning of the stage. Hit the inside wall a ton. Now he's back up here in the thick of it.
Well, he's definitely showing some speed tonight, as he has all year long. He's won 2 races already here in this North American eRacing League inaugural season. And he's going to try to power past Gator Mike. He's going to have to save it for turn 1.
Tell you what, we've had a lot of comers and goers early on. We had Cobra up here for a good amount of time. We had Gator up here for a good amount of time. Now we have Kelvin up here.
Kevin's been another one of those guys that's been a little sneaky fast. You haven't really heard his name. Yeah, you're fine. You haven't really heard his name too much this year, but he's been sneaky fast all year. Really consistent. The 31's on the inside wall in the front stretch. He's going to be able to keep it rolling, no caution. Oh, okay, that's a lag on my screen. They're not actually wrecking. So that 88's making his way past the 00 of Gator. Mike, there's got to be something going on with that 00 machine, because he was really fast at the beginning of stage 1. Finished second in stage 1, and now he's back here running.
This is kind of unheard of. He's
12.
Maybe this isn't the long run. Maybe this is tire conservation or some kind of strategy he's pulling, because this is uncharacteristic for him. Stage 1, he was right up there fighting with Shadowhawk and Captain Killam, so keep an eye on that.
We did not crunch the numbers, but it's possible he could be in extreme conserve mode and not pit this stage if it goes green. Definitely have to keep an eye on that, like you said, because that's very interesting. It's rare to see such speed in a car just fall off over a stage break.
That
but a car,
Lieutenant Crunch, he's on the move. He just passed Mr. Williams right there for God knows what position, but I mean, he did pass him, so a little bit of speed flashing through with this 88 car.
Well, there you go. He's making his way back up through the field. He was fast early on before he was in that incident early in stage 1. Maybe he finds some speed back. His next target is that 8 of Wasted. Now, a car that has not lost any speed here tonight is that 18 of Shadowhawk. My goodness, he has the whole backstretch lead on second place, Captain Killam.
So remember what you were saying about how hard it is to pass here. Well, Exhibit A is position 2 through 4. No, through 5 now. The 48, he might not be faster than Cobra right now. He definitely wasn't faster than Kevin, but just that clean air was helping him out. He's so far away from the back of that 18 that he might as well be the leader. And when you have that clean air, you're able to dictate what happens, essentially. Just gotta eliminate mistakes.
As the 2 car makes his way past the 9. The 2 car is going to try to track down that 48 of Captain Killam. As your leader, Shadowhawk has checked out. The 9 of Cobra is not quite done yet. He feels like he's faster than the 2. Let me get over there to the 9.
These guys are all super equal. Ooh, 3 car got loose right there.
Very
back
loose.
Out of the line.
Oh, what's going on with the 9? He's down into the inside wall. He's in the grass.
He's coming to pit road, but I think he misjudged it. And he might be speeding there. That was close. I don't know if he made pit road speed there.
The 9. Oh.
Well, that's what happened.
That Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet Camaro engine could not hold up underneath the stress.
Yeah, it looks a bit like Martinsville.
9 of Cobra.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a blown engine. Maybe it's a broken axle.
It could be. It could be. Maybe a little bit of steering problems.
Man, you pick anything out of the hat, and 9 car had it in that round. What, round of 8? Jeez. I'll tell you who likes that was Kevin. He's able to, get a little clean air in front of his car. Not being right tucked up behind that 9 car.
He still has his sights set on that 48, but it looks like that 48 is going to take off here a little bit. I don't think anybody's got anything for that 18, though. Oh, we got another car. Well, a car on pit road, if we're not counting the 9. Who's this? Oh, the 41 at K-Bart. So a little bit of strategy going on with that 41? Can short pit a little bit?
Possibly. Not quite sure. It's just they don't give me a ticker. They don't tell me if he's even on the lead lap. So I'm gonna assume he's on the lead lap.
We did fall behind there just a little bit. He might not be happy with his handling, and he figured, well, might as well come down and fix it now if they're inside the fuel window. And
So
looks
I've
like
been paying attention to these different lines that the leaders are running. That 18, well, he just nailed the wall right there. But the 18's been running right where I've been talking about, right underneath that strip of rubber in the middle of the track, at the bottom of the track. It's allowing him to stay out or stay in the gas on exit. And then you have behind him, you have the one car. Well, let me see whose second place is. The one car? No. The 2 car, he's running a little higher, trying to dime the corner a little bit, and it's just not really working for him to gain the speed that he needs. The 48 the same way, just can't hook the bottom, and that's where the 18's beating him, is in the corners. So
it was definitely a very particular way to make your way around this track, which is a little bit different than how Jimmy Johnson, I believe, won 6 times here. Is that correct? Do you know better than I?
I can give you a Google search is what I can do.
It's either 6 or 8. It's a lot. But anyways, he won just about all of them, diamonding the corners here.
Race, LOL.
And Gar has made his appearance. Hello, Gar.
He has won 11 times in the Monster Mile.
Oh my god.
That's impressive. Wow.
And probably 10 of them have been diamonding the corner. Driving in there really hard and then getting the car straight on exit. And getting that top speed down the straightaways. Now that was when they had a ton of horsepower. Now we got a couple more cars on pit road here. Let's cycle through. Got 31 of Jay Carver and the 42 of Mr. Williams on pit road. So they must have to pit here in stage 2, or I don't believe these 2 gentlemen would be coming down this early.
Yeah, we have the 1 car coming down.
Oh, the 18, your leader, coming down pit road. Oh, he makes a mistake!
Ooh, he almost made a mistake. He's fine. He had a nice lead coming in, so a mistake probably cost him 2 or 3 tenths.
I think that's at least a second or 2. They had Oasis down pit road as well. He came so close to making contact with that inside wall, which would have cost him another 2 or 3 seconds. But he saved it.
It's such a hard pit road to get down onto. It's so hard. Possibly the hardest on the schedule.
It's definitely hard, and exit is very difficult as well. 42 and 31 is going to merge correctly. Let's get around to the 1. Oh, we got a car around. The 3 cars around in turn 1.
Don't think we'll get caution for that. It's 1 car spin.
Wow, and he gets back up to speed. No caution. We've only had 1 caution for cause here tonight. As the 1 car is going to come off pit road, and he's going to merge correctly.
37 did not make pit road speed right there.
Oh, so you're saying he sped?
In 3-4 weeks,
I'm saying, yeah, he had to have sped
track.
because he just kind of jerked down to 35 miles per hour.
Wow. So we got a lot of cars on pit road here. Now we have the 3 of Keynes. We have the 9. Well, excuse me. We have the 8 of Wasted. The 48 of Captain Killam. And some more back there. Is that the 2 of Kevin?
Yeah, pit road's busy. Kevin's down pit road as well.
So the 8 of Waste is going to make his way on this tricky exit, and he's going to go ahead and do so perfectly. The 48 is going to exit as well correctly. Let's see, we got the 2 on pit road. Looks like we got the 43 Swamp Fox on pit road as well, making his Cup Series debut. The 88 Lieutenant Crunch is on pit road. 2 of Kevin and the 43 of Swamp Fox is going to make their way off. The 37 of Marksman's also on pit road currently. 43 of Swamp Fox is going to make his way off pit road.
Seconds right there for Marksman. That's going to hurt him.
Marksman, he showed a little bit of speed there at the beginning of stage 2, hanging in with those guys. Looks like he had a fatal error there. The 3 of Keats and the 88 of Lieutenant Crunch making it off of pit road cleanly. So we did have some green flag stops here in stage 2. Double Zero Gator Mike on pit road. I don't even know who your leader is currently because I do not have a ticker. I really don't.
Well,
I don't know.
regret to inform you that Joe is running 7th, so I cannot help you there.
No. Cigar is once again saying in 3 to 4 weeks.
Wait. It looks like Shadowhawk is still your leader.
Okay, so even after that little bobble, he's still leading the race. Didn't really hurt us.
Him too bad.
It really didn't, because there's nobody behind him for a whole straightaway. My goodness.
Game time.
How is that even possible?
Other people making mistakes on that pit road, just making them worse.
Man. Double Zero Gator Mike making his way off pit road. I believe we've completely cycled around. How many laps to go here in stage 2?
We have at the line 21 to go.
21 to go here in stage 2. I don't think they have to pit again.
No, they will not have to pit again in this stage.
So it looks like everybody just kind of cut it down the middle. The number 1 machine making it past the 42 of Mr. Williams. And I think that's about the only racing we have side by side.
Come on, finish the sentence. Emoji happy tears.
Alright, well, Gar said, once again, in 3 to 4 weeks, we might see him with the game, but I've heard that story before. So I'll believe it when I see it, Gar. You know, it's currently, for PlayStation 4, NASCAR Heat 4 is currently 30% off. Goodness, I know you saved enough grass-cutting money for that. They already sell it for $50. What's 30% of 50, Jim?
I don't know math.
Nah.
I'm a geography major.
You would think math would be involved in that.
Hey, that's what Google is for, right?
What's 50 times 0.3?
30% of 50 is $15.
Alright, so 15 minus... So you don't have 35 bucks? You don't have 35 bucks, Gar?
35.
You're a bum. The bum on the street has 35 bucks.
Yeah, just go steal from a hobo.
You probably should. The 43 Swamp Fox mixing it up with these guys here with the 41 and K bar.
Cars right here.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to try to make his way past the 41 and K bar. Oh, he's going to just let everybody go.
The inside wall.
I think he's just going to let everybody go there. You made the
He
comment.
wanted to let people go, but getting out of the gas here, you kind of have to hit the brakes more than you let out of the gas, because when you let out of the gas, the car's going to turn either dead right or dead left on you.
Cigar says he also has to buy a $26 chair. You tell me there ain't no other chairs in your house to sit on while you play NASCAR Heat 4? Come on.
Sit on the floor.
Come on. I just hear a bunch of excuses. I think he's scared to race up here.
Would he be Xfinity?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oof.
Oof.
Well,
big oof.
Welcome to the series when you get the game, Gar. You'll soon see why Max Boost is a god amongst men.
I think his other season's ending soon, so he might just go ahead and
Oh
move up the gun.
Not another season.
Did that dominate?
So that Shadowhawk, that 18 Toyota Camry, has got the lead by a mile. And I say that exaggerating, but he's just about got a full mile on this second place. He's got at least a half a mile. Good. Nah. His track is a mile around, and you don't even see the second place car when he enters into 3.
He's about a lap 2 cars ahead of him. Not quite sure who those 2 cars are.
Wow. The 8 of Waste is that first one he's coming up on, and I think that might be the 37 of Keegan, who sped on pit road.
Yeah,
so he might already be a lap down.
37 of Marksman. Marksman's been on pit road.
Oh, sorry, that's his name, Keegan. I'll call him Marksman. Call him Keegan because his name's Keegan. Keegan. It's a funny name.
Is it? Oh, alright. I did not know that.
Yeah, Keegan.
I thought that was like a whole different driver. I was like, wait,
no,
how'd you get this?
Every car I
His
make
name
is
is
a
Keegan.
long run car, by the way.
Yeah, alright. Call him Keegan from now on.
88's making his way past the 2. Or it might be the 2 was trying to make his way past the 88 on the outside, but that's probably not going to work. The 88 might have found his early on stage 1 speed as he passes a car for another position. Gar said every car he makes is set up for the long run, that's probably not a good strategy for Xfinity. So
Yeah, if you did that for Dover, you would have been dead last and wrecking every single lap. So probably take that into account, that you're not going to have more than like, well, at some points we didn't even get a lap done. It was just, you know, you get through turn 2, you see that pop-up screen for caution.
It worked first season.
alright, everybody's pretty much spread out here at Dover International Speedway and the Gander RV 400. Your leader is currently the 18. Oh, the 31 in contact. Oh, is he ghosted?
Evolution Racing chair is gas.
No, he's just
the 18, your leader.
He's gonna have to get on the brakes here.
Oh my
There's
god.
outside.
Ooh.
Take it very careful. You do not tear up your car now if you're the 18.
Wow.
Avoid everyone at all costs.
That was a big moment for our leader, our dominant car. That 18, a Shadowhawk, he had to go down on the apron mid-turn to avoid the slower 31 Jay Carver, who had just been involved in an incident. The 18, however, smartly so, recognized that he has a big lead on second place, and he can afford to be nice and easy with it.
Looks like we got 7 to go in with stage 2.
Alright, just 7 more green flag laps around Dover International Speedway in the second stage. I know your leader is the 18 of Shadowhawk. I don't know who's second through 5th.
Uncontested. The entire day uncontested. He's been out front just dominating this one in typical Jimmy Johnson Dover fashion.
So what? So you're in a race in that car up there. He's just dominating. What can you do to beat him? Or you just throw the white flag?
You gotta find the line he's running and kind of copy it just to stay even with him. But he's got the clean air, so on this next restart, I'll be interested to see if anyone gets more aggressive. That might be the last chance someone has at contending for this one.
Yeah, because he could definitely drive away, and as long as he doesn't make any mistakes coming on or off pit road. I mean, this is his race. I know we're only
Early pitting.
So we had somebody said that they can pit early to get the track position. We did see Gator Mike do that in stage 1. However, that 18 blew his doors off once he was able to get back to him.
Trying to count off how many cars that this 18 is lapped right now. 3 to go.
Looks like he's not going to quite get to that 8 car.
6th, 7th, 8th. I'm guessing that Wasted is 9th right now. Keenitz is 8th. So he's lapped up to 10th place right now.
So 2 to go here at the line, here in stage 2 at Dover. That 18 machine you see back there coming off of 2 now has been the dominant car all night. If you catch this pack of cars here with 1 to go or 2 to go at the line, are you trying to put them a lap down so they're stuck later in the race as he puts the 37 to Keegan a lap down, or maybe possibly even 2? Or do you just stay back and just kind of coast off to your stage winners? It looks like that's actually what he's doing.
Yeah, you just coast here. You let guys by. I mean, the thing about this is these guys are going to remember you for the next race and the race after that. So how you treat them, they'll appreciate that, or they'll make you regret it in the future.
All right, so it seems like 1 to go here in stage 2. That was it? No.
Yeah, that's a
cool
green checking.
Do you have an official top 5 on that stream?
I will give it to you when it comes across.
Okay. It will take me a 2-minute restroom break.
Alright. Alright, we are getting stage 2 results as we speak. First place will be the 18 Shadowhawk. Second place, Captain Killam. Third place will be the 88 of Lieutenant Crunch. Fourth will be Kevin. And 5th will be K-Bart. Nice little run for K-Bart there to gain some stage points here at the end of stage 2. Here we go, coming to the restart for stage 3. Green flag in the air, a little change up in position. Captain Killam, maybe his pit crew gave him a little bit of luck right there. Oh, he hit the apron. 18's gonna drive it strong on the outside. Power to the outside, gets the wall a little bit. And clear that 48. Back there for 4th place, you have You Already Heard underneath the 2 car of Kevin. And it sounds like Avenge might be back, so
Yeah.
I'll hand it off to him.
I missed the restart there, but it looked like it was getting crazy as I was walking back into the room. And I heard you just going nuts. I was like, oh my goodness, I missed some action.
Yeah, 48. 48 took the lead off of the pit cycle coming to stage 3. Hit the apron, wasn't able to hold it. 18 back out in front.
Man, it's going to be hard to pass this 18, especially once they get to full speed. But also, we haven't seen this 18 back in traffic. If something were to happen and he falls back into traffic, I mean, who knows? He might not be able to make his way back through. As you've already said, it's hard to pass here at Dover.
It's very hard to pass here. And the line that 18's running, you just gotta hope he makes a mistake, because he's hooking the bottom perfectly in 1 and 2 and in 3 and 4. So easily best car on track, best driver here at Dover.
So this 00 of Gator Mike is running in the extreme rear. I wonder if he got reports that he was lagging. I don't really see this out of him unless somebody tells him he's lagging, which he does back out of it. I don't see anything in Discord. Something might be going on.
Could be conservation mode. Don't quite know.
I'm not sure. It's that one of You Already Heard who had damage all through the second stage, but still made some passes, showing he's fast here in stage 3. He's up to 2nd place, and now he's got his sights set on that 18. So you have Chevrolet Camaros in your top 4 positions, with Kevin ruin the Chevrolet party, and that number 2 Ford Mustang running 5th. That 88 of Lieutenant Crunch trying to change that, and the 8 of Wasted is currently taking that position away from the 88. That 48's running an unusually high line. Is there any advantage to that? I know we kind of talked about the bottom, but
Could be good for your tires. That's the only thing I can guess, is that it's a little better for conserving tire wear. Now he goes back to the bottom. Maybe he just got out of the groove.
maybe if there's one car that we've seen kind of make a middle lane work all season long, it's been that 48 of Captain Killam. Maybe he's searching for a lane. Just speculating at this point.
32. Yeah, there's no way Gator would make it on fuel by conserving here, so maybe he's trying to make it on 2 stops.
How many laps to go in stage 3? Sorry.
Yeah, there's 70 laps to go. Joe has... Oh, one car
Oh, the one in the 48 made contact. The one is flipping. The one has died here at Dover. And the 42 somehow got involved. Is that a caution? We have our second caution for incident of the night. And now you know what they say. Cautions breed cautions. This thing can get crazy quick. And I missed what happened. I was on the right car, but I was looking at the behind the car. I was on the rear view mode. So I'm not sure what happened, but that 48 and the 1 definitely got into it. The 1 taking the most of the damage, going back there and collecting the 42 farther back in the back.
Yeah, well, heavy damage to that one car. He'll definitely be coming. I think everyone's going to probably be coming to pit road. I think it'll be a busy pit road with fresh tires coming at a premium here. Although, I'm seeing some guys decide not to in that top 5.
So here we go. Some guys take a track position, and now this 18. Oh, Shadow back up here, and this very hard to pass Dover International Speedway as the 2 of Kevin leads the pack to the line. He's going to stay in the lead going down into 1. My screen's lagging a little bit, so I don't know if they're actually making contact or not. No, I do not think so. That 88 of Wasted, who was quick early in stage 1, is going to challenge that 2 for the lead. But at 18, Shadowhawk is currently stalking these first 2 cars. You know he wants his lead back.
He wants that lead back, but he wants to avoid getting into anybody. That aero damage, I'm telling you, man, it really hurts.
Oh, the 42's around in 1. I missed what happened there, but it looks like there's going to be no caution. He's slow, but he's back up to speed there. So no caution.
Oh, 2 and 88 in the wall. It's going to give the... Oh, we're going to
they're 3 wide down. Oh, the 18 checked out of it smartly, so that was a good choice by the 18 to go ahead and back out of there. Choose your battles. You know you're faster than these guys. Just be patient.
For real. The 18, if you're the 18, you just be as patient as possible. You've got the fastest car on the long run. That's been shown multiple times in both stages. You let this one ride out. Maybe these guys make mistakes, but you got the line down, you got the speed in the car. You just hang back here.
Something to look at, and that may have been what caused that last caution. That number 1 of you already heard is lagging a little bit. Looked like he lagged into that 48, which gave the position up to that 00 of Gator Mike. That 1 car is still lagging all over the track. I wonder if somebody's going to tell him, or if he's just hoping for it to smooth out. Which is very peculiar, I didn't say that right, but anyways, by the way, because he has 400 megabyte internet, and I have no clue how he is still lagging. I mean, it gives my 20 megabyte internet like no hope.
If he needs to do it, he can shut off his stream. I mean, that could be taking up some bandwidth, but...
Wow, he's lagging. I promise this ain't me. This 1 car is lagging.
18 got a run out of 2. It's going to look to the inside for P2 right now of 88 of Lieutenant Crunch.
Yeah, let's flip back over here as the 18 takes away 2nd position. How long until he gets that number 2 machine?
I'll give it 3 laps at most.
Ooh, that's not very many. Not too much confidence in that number 2 Ford Mustang.
It's not a lack of confidence for other guys. It's just a lot of confidence in Shadowhawk right now. That car's on rails.
I got you. It's not me, it's you.
How many times I said that tonight?
You hit us with that. It's not me, it's you. Or it's not you, it's me.
It's not you.
Excuse. Hey, you might be right though. 3 laps might be the golden ticket, as we've about to go around 1 time, and he's cut that lead down by at least 3 tenths.
Might be wrong on 3 laps here though, because he's gonna be very patient around this 2 car.
Oh, that's true. Well, he'll at least get to the back bumper. There's 1 lap. Let's see. Oh, that 2 drifts off the bottom. And as you said, he really needs to start hugging that bottom as the 18's been doing. So we're coming around to lap 2, and now that lead difference is down to about 2 tenths. Oh, the 18's going to get a huge run off of 4.
Goes.
Oh, my goodness. Well, there you go. All right, well, 3 laps it is. He's right to that back bumper. He may not pass him, but he's there.
He's so good with throttle control in the center of the corner to keep it on the bottom. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, as he misses the bottom in 3 and 4.
Commentary curse.
But Kevin misses the exit. He's got a big run here coming down the front stretch. Yeah, he heard you say 3 laps. He said, "No, I'm going to make it 4." As he's going to have a big run down the backstretch here. Kevin's going to give him the outside.
Yeah, going a little defensive there, trying to hold on to this lead as much as possible.
Which makes him miss the bottom. This 18's going to have a huge run down the front stretch. He could have took that if he wanted to, but he let off.
18's got to be careful here. He's going to get these huge runs on exit, but he's going to get an extra run because he's going to get that draft off the 2. Might push him up the track just a little bit, might get him into the wall. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Don't want aero damage here.
In the meantime, while this 18 machine is being nice and patient with the 2, it looks like that 8 of Wasted has slowly started closing the gap. We might have a 3-car battle here.
88 not too far behind him. And the 3-car not too far behind him.
Oh, we have a car in the wall back here? We got 41s in the wall. Contact, hard damage. Go ahead, no caution. What were you saying?
So when this 18 car is not in the lead, it really tightens things up. That's what I'm seeing right now. If that 18 gets around the 2, it's going to be sayonara.
It really does, and I was really curious to see how this 18 would react behind another car, because he hasn't had to do that all race long. As the 2 makes a mistake, gets off the corner, the 18 is going to take the lead going into 1. And like you said, I'm going to have to agree with you. Sayonara.
Well, 2-car got a huge run on exit with the 8-car following him. Okie dokie.
Well, prove me wrong.
Commentator curse.
We need to stop talking so well about this 18, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that was a
8 either.
Oh, okay. That 2 had a huge run off that high. I don't know if the 18 had to let off because he knew he was going to come up into the 2, or that 2 just found magically something in that one corner. I wouldn't recommend him do it again, as it looks like he's going to try.
Yeah, if you're the 18 here, you still got to be patient. You got the fastest car. Thing is, he's probably getting a bit frustrated with the 2 right now. He's got the faster car. It's just the 2 has the clean air. He's able to get that run out of the corner, racing him really hard.
That's a really good point. And I was wondering if you were the 18, the class of the field all night, and you have to know it. You know it. And now you're stuck here behind this 2 machine. You know you're faster than them. But you almost got around them, but it didn't quite work. And now you got the 8 all over your bumper. I'm not sure if there was contact made there, but he was, a
little.
Ooh, a hair away from it.
Looks like 8-car is not going to dive bomb him.
Wow, so
yeah,
that
if you're 18, you just gotta keep a cool head right now. 2-car up the track, go to
the 2 makes a mistake.
Here.
He's into the wall. The 18's going to take the lead into 1. The 2's going to try, and the 8 let him back in. The 2's driving in there hard into 1. He's back to the bumper of the 18. The 18's got his line working now. Sayonara.
Now it might be. It might be sayonara.
There he goes. Maybe that 8-car, which was all over the back bumper of that 18, might have something for him. But now that 18's got some nice, clean, fresh Dover, Delaware air. Let's see what happens.
Trying to see how many laps are left here. Looks like 47 to go.
So we still got a good amount of racing still left here. There's still at least 1 more green flag stop in our future, if not more cautions. The 18 of Shadowhawk resumes his lead as he's dominated all night tonight. The only time he's lost the lead was under caution. But that 2, I'm actually pretty impressed with that 2 because he had to do something else than the 18. So I'm assuming maybe he took 2 tires or maybe he stayed out and he held off that 18 for a good 20 laps.
Yeah, you're impressed with that 2-car. I'm impressed with the 8-car right now. He's holding his own right behind the 18-car. This is the first time I've seen anyone battle with this 18-car. That might actually be able to pass the 18 car off of pure speed.
I think that 8 car gained a lot of confidence in these last 10 laps or so when he saw that he could stay to the 18's bumper. So now that the 18's in front, he's not intimidated. He's going to go try and take the lead away. But I would like to add, you would be impressed with the 8, you FBGM affiliate.
I'm an affiliate? What? I didn't know that. I know I was recruited by someone in FBGM, and I still don't know what FBGM stands for.
Well,
never will.
You know, freaking big game in, so.
That is that actually it though?
Oh, it is. Yeah, you heard it here first. So the 3 car out of the groove. The two cars falling to the back here a little bit. He probably is on 2 tires or old tires.
Man, both drivers, the 18 and the 8 car in turns 3 and 4, they took a higher line. Maybe that 18 is just trying to take the 8's line right now, trying to keep that dirty air on the front of the 8.
That was working. It looks like the 8 did not get his corner in there just right. The 18's going to pull away just a little bit. But we've seen a lot of mistakes here on pit entry and exit. I mean, anything can still happen here. I mean, it's still not quite anybody's race, but there's still 3 or 4 cars here that can win tonight. This 00's got heavy damage on the right side. I missed how it happened, but it's there. 37 to Keegan's got a ton of damage. That one of you already heard's got a lot of damage, but I think that might have been from earlier. Go ahead.
Yeah, the A car is charging entry of the corner, giving up a lot on exit, although that time he's able to stay with the 18, but charging the entry, trying to get as much as he can on entry. The 18's driving it a little more conservative on entry, getting that exit speed.
Oh, the 18 to the wall. Now, he may be doing that a little bit of that Jimmy Johnson diamond theory, because that's, I mean, you just got to drive it in so hard into the corner, let it rise up, and then get back in the gas. But he got to the wall there on the backstretch. He might lose a little bit of time here. And besides that, looks like everybody is single file racing. Everybody's pretty spread out. Doesn't look like we have too much.
Oh, 8 cars around. 8 car just spun on the backstretch. Oh. Got nailed by the 18.
Oh, the 88's into the 3, trying to miss all of that. The 88's around on the apron. He might crash on the pit road.
The 8 car is upside down on the backstretch. He cannot get the car restarted. He's just stuck. Oh, there we go. Game reset.
Wow. So the 41 drives through the ghost car. How unfortunate. Horrible. What happened there? I was on him for like 3 minutes, and then I ended up moving in eRacing.
8 car was just driving really hard on exit. Got super loose. Overcorrected into the outside wall. That spun out. 88 went underneath him. Got him stuck on the inside wall upside down. That's going to be a lot of damage for the 88. That's another thing to keep in mind.
Oh, that 88 was running 3rd or 4th place there. We have our first car down pit. Oh, the 31. He tried to come down pit road. He spins out on entry. Oh, the 18. Big moment for our leader again as he avoids the car that was turned around trying to come to pit road. That could have been huge for our leader.
This 18's having heart attacks left and right.
Well, he's pretty much got it on cruise control now as he has his lead back to a whole straightaway. Unfortunately, to that 8 machine making a mistake on exit. I'm surprised a caution didn't come out there. I mean, the 8, the 88.
Was the car upside down? Yeah.
Huge contact. You would think 704 games would yellow and what we have now. As the 8 is going to go ahead and come down pit road. You got to think.
This is just hypothetically speaking. Maybe they give us the option to push the caution button. I think that would be pretty good. I think that would be a way to fix any computer-generated caution system.
That would be good. That's what they do on, the NASCAR, or the Pro League or whatnot. They got a guy in the booth calling cautions. So the technology's there. Some leagues actually do it manually. Everybody has to get into the same party. And then as soon as somebody... Oh, the 18, your leader comes down pit road.
Well, I didn't see if he's better. I'm pretty sure he got down there fine.
Nah, he was pretty conservative. 00 Gator Mike on pit road. His pit road's starting to heat up. The 8 Oasis is spending a lot of time on pit road. You got to think he's repairing his damage. But some leagues do it manually. Everybody's at the 41s on pit road. Oh, the 42 and the 37 contact on track. I think the 37 was trying to come onto pit road and missed it. Came up the track and hit the 42. We're going to stay green. 37 on pit road. The 2 on pit road.
So I'm looking at our... I believe we'll be in the fuel window now. Everyone pitting. This should be the last pit stop of the day.
The 88's on pit road. This 8 machine is still on pit road. Now he's making his way out of his stall.
On that repairing damage.
The 41 at K-Bart's going to go ahead and exit pit road cleanly. The 43 of Swamp Fox making his way down pit road. The 8 of Wasted's going to exit cleanly. The 18 machine, I'm assuming, is going to resume the lead. The 42 of Mr. Williams coming up pit road. Oh, a little bit of a bobble, but he saves it. The 1 machine, the 3 machine, the 48. Everybody coming down pit road. 37 of Marksman making his way off. The 88 coming off. 43 of Swamp Fox coming into pit road.
Let's give a shout out to Swamp Clocks for not having a wreck today. A lot of these Cup regulars have had wrecks. Some of them self-inflicted. He's been able to keep his nose clean, been very respectful of everyone out there.
He's definitely been very clean, and whenever the situation got even close to being hairy, he's definitely backed out. So a lot of restraint coming from that 43 camp. The 3 of Keats, oh, he about lost it. Merging on to the backstretch, but he saves it going into 3. 43 Swamp Fox back on track. And I believe the 42 is going to be your last car that has to come down pit road as he makes his way off pit road. So no mistakes.
Well, 18 has cycled back to your lead. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. So really no mistakes on that green flag cycle, except for the 37, which missed pit road, came up and hit the 42. Big difference from that first couple green flag stops as the 00 makes his way past the 3. Oh, the 3's going to try to battle back here. He's not going to be able to get to him.
We have Gator in second right now.
Is that on?
Sure, he hasn't done his pit stop yet.
Gator has come down pit road.
Oh, he has come down pit road. Okay, well, he's cycled to second place.
He might be on a little bit of a strategy, maybe 2. He came pretty early. He may be on, a little bit older tires now. But that 18, he's coming out of 4, and Gator Mike is just now going into 3. That 8 wasted in the wall on the front stretch for no reason.
No reason.
Everybody's kind of straightening themselves out here. How many laps to go we got in the race?
We have 27 to go.
27 to go, so everybody can make it on fuel. Nobody's going to have to pit again.
Everyone should be good on gas and tires.
Not too much drama tonight.
Yeah, that 18's been pretty dramaless tonight. Other than getting caught back in P3 on one of those restarts, he's been out front the entire night.
Yeah, and you got to think if that's your biggest setback of the night is falling back to P3, you've had a pretty good night.
Oh yeah.
Alright, looks like this 3 machine, his tires have come to him. He now makes the pass on the 00. That one of you already heard, trying to take advantage of that as well. They are side by side coming down the back stretch. Front stretch. As they head into 1, the 1's going to take that position away, and the 48's going to follow him. The 48's now inside that 00 as they head down the back stretch, going into 3. The 2 cars going to try to take advantage as well. So that 00 got out of line there a little bit, and it's kind of like looking at a plate race.
Yeah, that inside's dominant here. 00 got a freight train ran on him.
Yeah, so maybe not so much draft, but just simply the line.
Yeah, the line's just, you're able to get a better exit. I don't know how to explain it, but the car just grips more when you're on the bottom. He's gonna have to work back up here, see if he can knock him back off, but like you said, it sounded like he did some strategy there. Other guys probably took 4. We'll see what happens.
So in the meantime, this 18 of Shadowhawk has caught the 41 of K-Bart. He's going to try to put him on a lap down or another lap down. I'm not sure what the position is on that 41, and the 18 is going to do so at Dover. Now, every lapped car that he catches is a little bit bigger deal than any other track because, as you've already said, it's hard to pass here. So any pass that you have to do, even if it's a lap car, is going to be very difficult.
20 to go, by the way.
20 to go. I never want to label a race boring, but
nah. This is still better, like a ton better than a lot of the races we saw in real life.
Oh yeah.
I gotta see a car flip. I mean, you can't say you get to see that in real life.
Yeah.
Other than Brendan Gaughan.
Yeah, Joe died earlier.
Yeah,
No,
Joe,
that was wasted.
Wasted. No, Joe did too. I think he died in like stage
man.
1. Incredible stuff. Incredible scenes here from Dover International Speedway.
Yeah, definitely some pictures for the papers. 88 makes his way past the 31. Not sure if that's for a position. Thanks 7 in 4 games. 37 clips the apron, goes up the track. He's got nobody around him, so. Now the 48 is on the back bumper of the 3. Here we go. We actually got some racing going on here with about 18 to go. The 48 is going to try to look underneath this 3 of Keats. I'm not sure what positions they are, but I believe they're both in the top 5.
I believe it's P2. Yeah, P2.
Oh, wow. So the 3 Chevrolet Camaro of Kay Keats currently holding the P2 position over the 48 of Captain Killam. This is probably the best Keats has run all season. I don't think he's had a top 3 so far. But don't look, that one machine of You Already Heard, he's notorious for having a long run car. If you disagree, just look at him at Las Vegas. Ask Captain Killam about that long run capability of that one machine. He is currently running 4th place with 2 positions right in front of him that he can pick up here with about 16 to go.
So yeah, Keenitz ran P3, finished P3 at Atlanta. I think that was his best before today. He's trying to best that tonight.
Oh, well, there you go. He's going to have to hold off this 48 of Captain Killam, who has won the most races here in the Cup Series now that Draven is not here. He's going to have to hold him off for 2nd place.
We will be coming to 13 to go at the line.
Oh, well, I was a little off. So 13 to go as the 48's got his nose underneath the 3, but the 3's going to drive it really hard into turn 3. They make a little bit of contact. The 48's out of sorts. The number 1's going to take advantage of that and take away P3. The number 1 machine is now underneath the 3. The 2 FPGM teammates going side by side, coming out of 2. With 14, oh, the 3's in the wall, keeps it off the 48, but slams himself back into the wall. He's going to dive back down underneath this 48 and try to take this position back after that mistake down the backstretch. A little bit of contact between the 48 and the 3 again.
Oh,
the 3 in the wall hard.
The wall.
The 48 is going to have to settle for the outside here, going into 1 with 13 laps to go here at Dover International Speedway. The 3 machine battling back. He's going to try to match his career best finish here in the North American eRacing League with P3, but the 48 is going to take it away from him. 00 Gator Mike running 5th.
Say it?
Oh, go ahead.
Do I even have to say it?
What do you guys say?
That's 2 commentator curses in a row. He called out Keenitz. He was in P2 saying he could probably be on pace to his best finish in this season, and then you point out Gator Mike and he ends up hitting the inside wall going into 1.
All right, well, no more praises for the drivers, just all derogatory stuff.
Yep, it's all derogatory. I'll give you a lap countdown here.
The 42 of Mr. Williams is in the grass going into 1. I'm not sure what happened there. The 43 of Swamp Fox going really slow. They may have gotten into it. 42 is going to spin it back up, try to get back up speed down the backstretch. No caution. How many laps?
All right, we just passed 9 to go.
9 to go, so 8 at the line. These laps are counting down now. Only 1 mile around this track here in Dover, Delaware, and they click them off in about how fast, Jim?
It looks like 23.5 seconds on worn tires. They're going pretty quick around here.
23 seconds to go a mile. Think about that for a second. We flip back through because I think we have a battle for 2nd or 3rd again. As the 3 machine's trying to make his way back to that 48. He's underneath of him. He's going to take that position away from the 48.
7 laps to go.
7 to go here in the Gander RV 400. Your leader, that number 18 of Shadowhawk, has dominated all night. He's got 3 football field lead on 2nd place, which is that 1 machine of You Already Heard. Currently running 3rd, which ties his career best. Is that 3 machine of K. Keats. Then the 4th place is the 48 of Captain Killam. And that number 2 machine back there of Kevin making his way to P5. It looks like he's got a little bit of long run speed in him as he's got his sights set on that 48. 6 to go?
This time by, we will have 6 to go.
So, all right, so 6 to
Coming
go.
to the line, 5 to go.
So 5 at the line, as that number 2 machine did make his way past that 48, but he's way up the track. That 88 looked like he tried to get it out of the way, but the 2 machine was trying to go on the 4 to go. Okay, that
Coming
number
to the line. Yes.
Oh, that's right. So I'm assuming he's at the line now. So 4 to go.
Yep. These guys are so spaced out. When you say 4 to go or 5 to go, it's like, well, some of these guys are still on 5 to go.
Yeah, it's tough. That 48 must be on 2 tires or something because he is falling like
cars
a
around
rock.
right on the backstretch, right in front of our leaders. Probably another miniature heart attack for Shadowhawk right there.
Wow, that could have been big for our leader, our dominant car all night. This 48 is falling like a rock. He was battling for P2. He's now back here in P6.
Gator up in stage point finishing territory.
4 to go at the line. I'm sorry, I know I keep asking.
3. This time it'll be 2 to go.
2 to go right now.
2 to go right now.
So 2 laps to go. 200 laps ran around here at Dover International Speedway, and we only have 2 more to go. I flip around to your leader. As the 18 of Shadowhawk is going to enter into 3 and 4. He's got a couple lap cars in front of him. I'm not sure if that's going to come into play, as we have now entered your 1 to go, presented by Credit One Bank. As Shadowhawk enters into turn 1 and exits out of turn 2 for the 200th time tonight. He's going to head down the backstretch. Absolutely no pressure behind him at all, as second place just now comes out of turn 2. Shadowhawk is clear into turn 3, coming out of turn 4. And your winner, the dominant car all night, the 18 machine of Shadowhawk.
What a job. I mean, he faced adversity there, coming at the beginning of stage 3, had to start 3rd. Looked like the 2 car was holding him up. It was causing a log jam behind. He was getting beaten, banged all around the place. Still kept his composure, took home the trophy tonight.
All right, do we have an official top 5?
Our top 5 will be the 18 of Shadowhawk. Hold on here. It's gonna give me
I think Joe
a very
finished
long
second,
speed
right?
rating. Yep, Joe second. 3rd will be Keenitz. 4th will be
Oh, that 48 I noticed. Yeah, I noticed there before the race ended, he had to come down pit road. I wonder if he blew a tire or something. Let me find Shadowhawk. There he is. Alright, so we have our race winner on his way to the lobby. What did you see from this race as we wait for him?
just pure domination. I mean, that 18, he was on rails. He knew exactly where he needed to be.
Alright, so we're still waiting for the 18 of Shadowhawk to end his celebrations.
He's in here. He's in here.
Oh, he's in there? I don't see him. Shh, there it goes. Shadowhawk driving that 18 Toyota Camry, that M&M machine, dominating the race tonight. Not only did you win stage 1, not only did you win stage 2, but won the race. What in the world? Are you from Dover, Delaware? What's going on?
I am from the other side of the country. But yeah, I don't know. shocked myself, honestly. I knew I had a fast car. I didn't know I was that fast. And but that was a lot of fun, and yeah, felt good to dominate the race like that, and that was huge for points as well for me. So yeah, all in all, one pretty awesome night for me.
Definitely huge for points. I mean, you maxed out your points for the night. I'm not sure how else to describe that. Now, we noticed, and I may be taking the question away from Big Jim, but we noticed how well you were able to hold the bottom around the whole track, really, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. What? I mean, you don't have to give away your secret, but how in the world were you able to hold that so smooth and so fast, and that other guys just couldn't do it?
Kind of a mix of things, honestly. Just once you get on low tires, kind of just letting the car roll through the center more, or honest, sometimes a couple times I jumped back into the throttle a little sooner, and just really tug the wheel to the left, and it kind of would make the car kind of tight, and it would actually cut the car to the bottom, kind of like a diamond effect. I was actually comfortable with that. And that really helped keep the speed of the car. We were able to maintain, the gaps that we had, and yeah, just good car, good race.
A good car is definitely an understatement. I do got to ask you, a couple scary moments here tonight. You come around a corner and there's a car turning around right in front of you, and also coming on the pit road there, you just about hit the inside wall. What was going through your mind when these sketchy occurrences was going on?
Yeah, that was scared me a lot. Yeah, it saw one specifically, the 31. I think was wrecking and going into 3. I hit the brake hard and it sent the car into the grass. And holy cow, I can't believe I saved that thing. But we were able to save it. And then there's another time he was on the apron, and the car wasn't ghosted, and he was right on the bottom, and I didn't see him until the last second, so I had to make a quick turn to the right and was able to hang on to the car. But then, yeah, the pit road entry it's hard to get on the pit road here. When you hit the brake, car just really shoots left, gets loose, and you got to really hang on to it. So that first time, I just wasn't used to it, and just messed it up a little bit, but held on to it, and wasn't the greatest entry, but it was good enough to where we were able to bounce back and win stage 1. So yeah, scares along the way, but we were able to pull through and take it in the end.
Well, pull through you did. Big Jim, any questions for our race winner?
Yeah, actually, I got one. Well, first off, congrats on, I believe, your first win of the season in the Cup Series. And my question for you is, we saw you at, I think it was the beginning of stage 3, where you had to start behind that 2 car, and you had to exercise a lot of patience behind that 2 car, and then all of a sudden here comes the 8 car behind you, wasted, gives you a little tap, gets right by you. How much patience were you having to exercise there? How much composure were you having to exercise?
They had fast cars. I mean, the 8 car was really fast. He was giving me a run for his money. And then the 2 car was hanging on pretty good out front. I was just a little faster than him, though. And when I was running in second behind him, I was just going to ride behind him. I mean, there was a few times where I could have gone to the inside and forced it, but I didn't want to do that, so I kind of just let off going in the corner. I was just kind of waiting for him to make a mistake, in which he did, and we capitalized on that and went around him. I thought about maybe going to the outside a few times to try and get around him, but the car just gets really loose, and I just didn't think I was going to be able to stay close enough to him to pass him on the outside. So just kind of waited. That was the plan, was to be patient, and it worked out.
Well, sure did. Congratulations.
Definitely worked out tonight for Shadowhawk, driving that Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing. Shadowhawk, congratulations on your win tonight. Is there anybody that you want to shout out or give credit to before you politely leave so we can invite our next interviewee?
Just thank you guys again for broadcasting these races and interviewing me 2 weeks in a row, or 2 races in a row. Pretty cool, but shout out to Gator and K-Bart and everyone else who makes this league possible, and keeps this league going every week, and look forward to it every time I get to race. And just glad to win tonight. Hopefully, gain a lot of respect throughout the league, and can't wait to the next one.
Well, with a dominating performance like that, there's no doubt in my mind you've definitely done that. Once again, congratulations. We're going to get Mr. K. Keats here in the party with us. He finished third. We're going to go off the traditional path of interviewing our runner-up.
Guys, thank you.
No problem. Take care, man.
Have a good one.
All right, so the invite is out for K. Keats. We're going to go off the traditional path, like we were saying, of inviting our runner-up finisher. We believe Joe's had enough interview time. We already know all of his answers. We're going to get somebody new in here. A fellow FBGM teammate to Joe. K. Keats driving that number 3 machine. We're going to wait for him to go ahead and join. It looks like he's still playing the game, so he's still active. And K. Keats is currently in the party.
What's up, gentlemen?
Keats, how do you feel after finishing third here at Dover International Speedway?
I feel like I just rode a bull or some shit like that. Oh, I apologize. But that was a long race. The car's handled like crap. You just basically had to hold on to it the whole time. So
That was definitely a long race. 200 laps around the Monster Mile. Now, I don't know if you know this, and it's thanks to Big Jim. You tied your career best here in the North American eRacing League with the third place finish.
I have, and it was. I know I need that. I want to try and make the playoffs, and I need every spot I can get for sure.
Yeah, so definitely.
I think I'm 25 out now or something like that.
Oh well, we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait for K-Bar to add up the points, and then we'll have to see. So we didn't really call your number too much this race here early in stage 1 or early in the race in stage 1 or stage 2. What did you do different in stage 3?
I made a couple of just small minor adjustments that I thought would help the car in the last stage, and they really helped on the long run, which is I think where you could make up some time if you could get your car to handle at that point, which it was tough to do, like I said. But I don't know, just staying clean, trying to stay out of the wall, which at Vegas was difficult for me. So
I hear you did a very good job of that tonight. And now, Big Jim, I'll turn it over to you, and I apologize if I took your 2 questions.
No, you didn't. First off, congratulations on, tying your best career best so far. And yeah, my question for you is, what was your preset going into that race, and how did you change it around to get the car to your liking?
I started with, I think, a 5, and then I made some tire pressure adjustments to compensate for the short run part of the runs that we had, and then I messed with the wedge a little bit to help me out in the long run. So I can thank my FBGM member brother Joe. He helped me out learning how to mess with those a little bit. So,
and that's all I got for you.
All right, well, K. Keats, you just mentioned the FBGM guys. How have they helped you so far throughout the season, besides posting tasty memes, I'm sure, in y'all's Discord chat? How have they helped you progress through the season?
We'll get some practice time together. Like, I know Joe and myself will help the Xfinity guys, and occasionally that'll translate over to the Cup cars, so that helps. Gives us just a little bit more track time, but they're fun group of guys to be around too. So turning laps with them isn't it's not a chore. It's enjoyable. So.
Well, there you go, K. Keats, driving fast and having fun while doing so. Anybody you want to give a shout out to here before we end the broadcast?
Shout out to you guys for announcing, and as always, my FBGM brothers out there. I know Wasted was super fast, and he just caught a bad break coming out of the corner there. So, yeah, that's about all I got for you.
All right. Well, I actually have a bonus question.
All right.
Do you actually have that rainbow-colored romper?
It is not rainbow, but I have an American flag one that matches the car, and I have a Hawaiian shirt like that.
All right, well, fair enough. I guess the command fits. Fits all Kevin too over here. All right, well, if you thought this was pretty fun to watch tonight, we got the Xfinity guys heading off to Indianapolis Motor Speedway as they battle off the night before, the Cup guys also take on the 2-mile track and the Brickyard 400. Go ahead and tune in. Same place, same time, 8:45. I'll see you there.